Welcome to Sessions with Dolly. This is season 2 and episode 1. So in this season we'll be following Thabo, who's an entrepreneur who wants to establish a tech shop at his local school. So this is Thabo. As we mentioned, he wanted to establish a tech shop at his local school. So as he was excited about his plans, Thabo went to talk to the school's principal about his idea. But to his dismay, the principal was not convinced of his idea or that it will be successful. She didn't believe that there was a need for Thabo's services at her school. The rejection came as a surprise to Thabo because when he had conversations with his niece, it seemed that there was a need for his services. Although the principal was not fully convinced of Thabo's idea, she didn't completely brush him off. She still gave him an opportunity to prove that his idea was worth a chance. So what could Thabo do to prove to the principal and himself that his tuck shop was needed at the school? So Thabo reflected on his discussion with the principal. He then decided to have a conversation with his niece. Luckily, she was hanging out with some of her friends, so then he could ask all of them about their need for a tuck shop at the school since they all attended the same school. From that conversation, Thabo could pick up that there was indeed a need for his services, or so he thought. So how can he still convince the principal that there are people who actually need my services at your school? He then went and understood that, okay, this principal's not going to be convinced just because I talked with 5 people. So he then decided to talk to 2 of his neighbors that were teachers at the school. They also confirmed their desire for a place to buy snacks and other essentials in the school grounds. So this really boosted Thabo's morale and gave him enough strength to talk to the principal. And as he sat down, he realized that, okay, the principal is not just going to believe what he's telling him, but he believed that this time around the principal would hear him out, not just because he spoke with 7 people, but because he had something better to show her. What could Thabo show the principal? Thabo thought about writing a proposal. So he wanted to fully outline his vision so that the principal could sit down and read and understand and believe in his vision. He understood that 7 people might not hold much ground, but if he would be able to talk to the school's whole population, it could give his idea a stamp of approval from the principal. So that's what he went. He went and he wrote a proposal. So what could be inside Thabo's content? Like what could be inside the Thabo's proposal? So here are some of the contents of Thabo's proposal. He included a statement of the problem, justification of the study, research question, source of data, analysis methods. So in the next episode, we will be discussing in detail the contents of Thabo's proposal, what has to be included in each of those sections. So stay tuned as we dig deeper and follow Thabo's journey as he really tries to establish his tuck shop in his local school.